Everybody knows alcohol and cigarettes are harmful. Then why doesn't government just ban them? Is it just because of the tax revenue they bring in, or are there some hidden causes to it? Let's find it out in this fourth episode of Decoding Economics, not from the textbook, but straight from the economic.
Been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days.
When government bans alcohol, people won't stop consuming it. They will find some way to buy it illegally. And once that happens, government loses all control over it. No regulation, no quality check, no safety, no age limit. And that's how crime networks grow. Think about enforcement. Stopping few criminals is one thing, but stopping millions of ordinary people is different story. Police, courts, prisons, all of it cost money. Enforcing it becomes much more costly, due to which government has to face huge loss of money. Then there is tax revenue from alcohol and cigarettes. They bring in massive tax revenue every year for the government. That money quietly funds hospital, welfare schemes and public services. If government bans this good, the health damage doesn't disappear, but the money used for managing these damages does disappear. Therefore, government charges high tax on these goods to discourage their consumption instead of completely banning them. This helps government to earn higher revenue and discourages the consumption of demerit goods. Livelihood of millions of people depend on these industries. A sudden ban would destroy jobs overnight and create social unrest. No government likes to face such kind of shock. So government chooses control and regulation over complete banning. In this way, government can earn huge revenue plus discourage the demerit goods consumption in the country.